Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It's Friday the 29th of March. Happy Good Friday everyone. Now, this is very hopeful, promising. Sebastian Rogers' parents, biological parents, Katie and Seth, met with the TBI yesterday. It sounds promising. It sounds hopeful that Sebastian might be alive. Now, Seth has done an interview with Fox and he also appeared on Dolly Vision last night. So I'm going to go through some of this interview that he did with Fox and an intriguing snippet that he said on Dolly Vision. So let's go.
Is there a strong reason to believe he may have been abducted?
I don't know if he's been abducted or if he's just, over at a friend's house. Never know. But I'll know when I find him.
The main theory to me is that he ran away. My number one theory has always been that he met someone and he's with them. That sounds really bad, but not necessarily. Not necessarily.
And other news outlets were reporting that there were lights seen in the backyard that were caught on camera by a neighbor's video. Is that true?
No. What that was a trash truck. Went through, picked up trash, and when it left, of course it went faster. It didn't have to stop to pick up trash. That's just false information provided by a particular person.
Well, Nick Barris, but I think he was very well meaning. Now, he said on Dolly Vision that he saw like 10 minutes of this video and the guy whose surveillance camera it was stuck on 311. That garbage truck actually went by about 5 o'clock.
Did the dogs ever pick up a scent for Sebastian?
For my information that I've been given, no.
Right, Seth said, he said that they picked up a scent at the construction site. So, I don't know. Look, I don't know, guys. Went through the dispatch call yesterday, and rightly, some people pointed out that I'd missed out on Max. Listen to this.
She was Max went straight into the pond. Max led me straight to the retaining pond.
Max led me straight to the retaining pond. Max, presumably, being a dog. So, I don't know. I really don't know. If they're saying that there was no dog hit at all, that was something else, that the dog was just having a high old time and not doing his job properly. Max, can you come and tell us what you're actually sniffing? Oh, I don't know. All right, but Seth is now saying that there was no dog track.
They find anything on Sebastian's cell phone that would, kind of show that he was going to run away or where he might be?
Not that I know of. He didn't have any internet access or anything on there. He'd have been able to call, text, take a picture, send a picture.
So the cops might have information on that, but just not be telling them, I guess. Don't know. Did he run away on his own? Possibly.
Was Sebastian in school on Friday, the day before he went missing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you, Chris, or Katie, or any of you suspects in this case?
No, we're not.
So can we stop? Can we stop now? No, you're not going to stop. Okay.
Have you been cleared?
I don't know if the investigation is still ongoing. We wouldn't be cleared until the investigation's done.
Yeah, I mean, look, with the Michael Vaughan case, Chief Huff wouldn't come out and say those words. Brandy, Tyler, and the rest of the family have been cleared. They won't do that. They don't do that. They say other things that mean that, but they don't come out and say that. So.
But currently, from my understanding, they don't have any information that would attach us to any wrongdoing.
CPS has gone to Katie's house before. You didn't know about that until this investigation. How does that make you feel?
That somebody somewhere dropped the ball because I was never informed. And I'm the biological father. I have joint physical custody. Somebody dropped the ball and didn't reach out and inform the father, which is me.
Yeah, and that's bad. Somebody dropped the ball. There is information in this article here that goes into the DCS case. Sebastian's stepfather, Chris Profoot, confirmed with Fox 17 News that DCS have been called to their home before, but adds all of those cases are closed. He says the only active case with DCS is Sebastian's missing case. So, cases in the plural. Fox 17 reached out to DCS for more information, but we have not heard back yet. We then asked Seth if any of the three parents were being investigated as suspects. No. Katie and Chris Profoot left their home because people were sending them nasty messages. Quite a bit of people sending some very threatening and hateful messages to us. They're following us, they're driving past our house, all hours of day and night. Katie says they're posting flyers all around the state. Seth says he's wearing his own billboard, Sebastian on his t-shirt. The United Cajun Navy is taking volunteers to assist them. Apparently there was a search yesterday from the United Cajun Navy. I don't know whether there's a search today, but those wanting to help can show up any morning at 10 a.m. at 90 Volunteer Drive in Hendersonville.
And I mean, does that concern you, especially with this case, that they might have done something to cause him to run away?
I don't know what that really means, but I just know that I don't have all the information.
And
I really think that Sebastian had had enough.
I know people, there was, we went to bed at this hour, but does TBI or anyone have an official timeline as to the series?
I'm pretty sure they do, but I'm not involved in the investigation, so I wouldn't have it.
There's been a lot of criticism over this investigation. I'm sure you've received criticism as well as the Proudfoot. How does that make you feel in a time where you're just trying to find your son?
People are being, that goes back to those keyboard warriors I talked about on the first interview that you and I had. They're still at it. They'll never stop. There's cowards in this world, and then there's people who are go-getters. My feet, they're on the ground. They're never going to leave the ground. I'm going to find my son.
Good answer.
Have there been a lot of volunteers coming out to help find Sebastian?
Today there was, and I want to thank everybody who did come out. We're seeing an increase, and we're going to continue to see an increase. I'd like the whole state of Tennessee to volunteer, and then we'll hit other states.
That's good. The whole state of Tennessee get out looking for Sebastian Rogers. If, indeed, he wants to be found. We've got to ask the question, does Sebastian actually want to be found? If he's alive out there and he just had enough with his home and he wanted to go away and start a new life, this could be one of those cases where somebody does not want to be found. Let's be clear on that.
And you're Sebastian's father. Tell me, what is Sebastian like?
He's a unique child, all right? It's really hard to describe my son. Besides being unique. Whether he's up to no good or he's up to good, he's just got that uniqueness about him. It's really hard to describe. He's my mini-me. If he has a goal, he's going to accomplish that goal. People at school, they liked him. All the kids are wanting to know when he's going to come back. They want to help and volunteer. Teachers are they're putting out prayers every day. Everybody, it's coming up. It's Easter. I'm hoping for an Easter miracle. I could definitely use it in my life right now.
And why did they search the landfill?
I have no idea. They didn't. I'm not part of the investigation. They're not going to tell me stuff. I am emotionally attached, as any parent should be.
And how often do you meet with TBI?
If I call them all the time. Call, text, hey, any new news? They either let me know or they let me know.
Are you happy with the work that all these agencies have done, or do you think there needs to be more?
There could probably always be more. We just got to figure out what more is necessary. Am I happy with them? I'm not unhappy. But you asked me that after my son's back, and it's going to be, I'm happy. All right? Because in law enforcement, it's always goal-oriented. Go to work, put a smile on your face, get the job done. I know that they're putting their effort, 150% effort into this. And I appreciate that. And I'm hoping it will pay off with fruition.
Do you think Katie and Chris are suspects?
I have no idea.
Well, he said that they weren't suspects earlier, so...
What keeps you getting up every morning, going out and searching for him?
Being a dad. Having perseverance. Wanting him to come home.
Good answer. Perseverance. If Sebastian is like Seth, is his mini-me, and he's determined, maybe he was determined to do this. Maybe he's done this Like a game of chess. Maybe. Said something intriguing on Dolly Vision.
It's because you're not asking the right question.
Because you're not asking the right questions. No. Dolly was kind of like probing a little bit to try to get him to answer a little bit about what was said at the meeting today. And he said, you're not asking the right questions. What were those questions? So what questions would you ask, Seth? Because Seth is talking. I don't think he's going to give too much away. You're not asking the right questions. So we know the dogs didn't track him. We know that there was nothing on his phone as far as he knows. There's just, I don't know. Dolly was totally on the spot. And I don't know what questions you would need to ask. What questions would you ask? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.